Hello folks, I guess you can tell from the way I'm squinting that the sun's out and it's beautiful, but the frustrating part is the sun has just hit the roof and you can see how much frost there is on here today, and the sun has just hit the roof and the time is 5 to 1 in the afternoon. Which means by the time this is thawed out enough for me to be able to snap a chalk line for my guides, I'm going to have less than 2 hours of daylight left. It's very frustrating. We've had loads of rain and heavy skies, and then the sky clears, you get lovely dry weather, but it's cold. So yeah, -4 this morning. I think it's just above freezing now, but like I say, it's virtually 1 o'clock. So it's the frustration of the weather around these parts. There you go. I'll get a bit done, but it won't be lots today, so progress is pretty slow. There you go. Got to play with the hand you're dealt, haven't you? Oh, hello folks, it's you might have noticed in the last video that we're pretty much up to date, apart from a little bit of footage, but it's all roof related. Sure, there's only so much roof you can take, eh? I mean, I'm about halfway across the roof on the front, and I've already made 3 videos on it, so how much can you take? Anyway, the problem being now that the weather has been so cold, the roof's completely frozen. Yesterday, the frost that you can see on there now, and you see it on the slates down here, but the frost that's on the roof now, and it was there all day yesterday, it never lifted. It's coming up for midday now, and it's -2. So I'm not going to be getting up there today. So progress has really slowed down, and although, like I say, we were up to date, see how the freezing fog has kind of come in across the glen. So, like I said, we're pretty much up to date, and my plan was that I'd get a video out every week, maybe 2, and keep everything right up to speed, so we're kind of current, and hopefully I can, respond to the comments in a timely manner. But what do you do when there's nothing you can get on with? However, you might have seen my van in various videos, which is, to be honest, I've had it quite a while now, and it's been a lot of trouble over the last couple of years. I've done all sorts of work on it. So we decided it was time to move it on. And we did a deal with a garage where we were going to get a pickup, and they were going to trade the van in, part exchange it, which was great. This was all arranged for Wednesday, which was yesterday. On Sunday, I went out in the van. It started making a clattering noise. I think, what now? So I came back into the yard and found that I stripped the front wheel down where the noise was coming from, and I discovered that one of the brake pads, the actual pad itself, had let go from the back plate of the pad. Okay, I've got 2 days to get this sorted out. So fortunately, there's a shop in Oban that had the pads on the shelf. Lindsay works in Oban, so she picked them up on Monday. Tuesday comes along, I think, right, I'll get them changed. Put the new pads on, took me 20 minutes aside, brilliant. Took it down the road, still making exactly the same noise. Right, okay, bring it back. Strip the wheel down again, and I'm thinking there's something not right in here. I couldn't make out what it was until I then realised that the brake disc on the front had actually split in half. So now there's no way I'm getting this ready for part exchange. So what I'm doing today is putting new brake discs on the van, and I've got to show you this. This is one brake disc. Look at that. It's just completely split in half. that should be like that. And it's just falling off. So I'm currently stripped down. That's the hub, which has to come off in order to get the discs off. Here's the drive shaft. The brake, part of the brake calipers in there, the brake assemblies down there. So that's me for today. The dogs are looking very excited about it all. So, you know, it's one of them things, you get up around this place, you never quite know what you're going to be doing from one day to the next. Even cleared the back of my van out ready to part exchange it. Never been so empty. But there you go. So quite how this is going to fit into a video, I'm not really sure. I would like to give a wee shout out, I believe they call it, to the guy in Seattle who messaged me this morning and very astutely realised that the theme tune on our channel is actually a bit of music that I wrote and played myself. So maybe I'll stick a little bit of proof in this video that I'm not lying about that. And yeah, so thanks for spotting that and for your kind words. That was really cool. And please do keep on commenting and leaving your questions and stuff like that. It's so cool to know that people are watching. And I'll try and cobble this video together into something that's slightly interesting before we can really get stuck into the roof again. So, cheers.